Are your kitchen and bathroom remodels a little overdue? Well, now's your chance to call First Response Contracting. John Sellers will take care of you. 484-256-7136. They do residential and commercial, and they're licensed and insured. Give them a call at 484-256-7136. Record? You're recording?
From real estate to real life and everything in between. The Brad Weisman Show. And now, your host, Brad Weisman.
All right. This is the first Pete show for 2025. What do you think, Hugo?
I'm excited.
You're excited?
Yes. Excited.
Can you believe we allowed him in here this long?
New beginnings.
It's just like, how many years is this now that we have this guy here?
3, 4.
Feels like 30.
Yeah.
Hey, feelings are mutual. No, so, Bud, it's 2025.
Dude, it's here.
We survived another year.
Yeah, man.
Amazing.
It just went, was it me or was it just like,
It goes quick.
it seemed like even more so this time.
It goes quick.
I mean,
it's-
it just
it's
seemed like
crazy.
it was like a lot faster this
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
Didn't
Get
it?
your mic over towards your mouth there just a little. There you go. You're good there. There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
Just make sure
Yeah.
you don't sound like you're echoing down a hallway or in a bathroom or something.
What?
Yeah, exactly.
Did.
So,
you just
did you have a good
Say.
holiday? Oh my God, he's still going. There's something. Did you have a good holiday?
Oh, it was great, man.
Good,
I mean,
good.
all the kids except Mary Kate. We had 6 out of 7 with us, and it was
Awesome.
It was
Yes, he
Great
did
time.
say 6 out of 7.
yeah,
everybody.
6 of 7. Yeah, that's
Yes, he's out of his mind. No, but 6 out of 7, which is incredible.
Yeah. Because Mary Kate and her husband have 3 kids, and they're in Arizona, and they just,
That's the one that's on the back of the Christmas card.
Yes, they're on the back of the.
We figured that out.
Yeah.
Because I was like, did he get rid of a kid? I mean, when you have 7, I think sometimes it's okay.
I mean,
You're allowed to just get rid of one.
There's years we look at the table and say, "Who are you again?"
Yeah,
You know,
it's
like,
unbelievable.
I feel like there's like
Wait till
another one
they
there.
all have kids.
I know. Oh, we can't wait.
Dude,
I
it's
know.
unbelievable.
Mary Kate's the only one that stepped up and is getting it done. But
Yeah, exactly.
I'm on my kids about it. Let's go.
Let's go. Yeah, that's
Come
right.
on.
That's
This
amazing.
grandparent thing's
Hugo,
awesome.
good Christmas?
Yes.
Good holiday, New Year, all that stuff?
I was as excited and as surprised as the kids were opening the presents.
You know, Hugo, it's the same way for me.
Wait, what did you get?
I got that for you. Great.
Well, I love when, because my wife she shops for my parents, and I'll be like, hey, where'd you get that? They're like, you got it for us.
got
it, you idiot. Yeah, and people wouldn't get anything if it was up to me.
Oh yeah.
Well, that's good. We all had good holidays.
You did.
That's awesome.
You did too.
Yeah, it was great. We had a
Yeah,
good time.
you had a great show.
A lot of kids over,
great
and
show, too.
we had the show here. The kids didn't talk.
Yeah.
So next year I'm going to have to maybe put a little shock collar or something on them.
bribe them.
Get them, shock them when they have to talk or something
Tell
like
them
that.
they
I
get
don't
to eat.
know.
They
Yeah.
get to eat if they talk. Or
Put a
something.
cookie at the end of it or something. I don't know. It's weird. But here we are now in 2025, and I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm excited for the real estate market. I'm excited for the podcast here.
Yeah.
And I'm excited just because it's a new year.
Mm-hmm.
It's a new era, you know?
It's awesome.
We have new politics coming into play, so
Yep.
that'll be interesting to see how that plays out this
Yep.
year. I think it's going to go well. I think it's going to go very
should,
well.
yeah.
And let's start with that and just go. Let's talk about what we had last year a little bit. Let's go back a little bit and talk about 2024, and then we'll look ahead, see where 2025 is taking us.
That's great.
All right.
Yeah, since I'm the numbers guy.
You are the numbers
I
guy.
did the numbers.
The only
For
thing
you.
that we wish you would do is you would keep on the number for your watch,
Oh,
because he's always a
you
little
go.
late. It's all right. It's fine. It's fine. Let's just move on. We'll give you some magic mind later on. You'll be fine. So what do you got for numbers?
So okay, it's interesting because all this inventory thing being
Yeah.
low and all that.
Yeah.
I mean, Brad, and the number of units that were listed in 2024 were 4,000. This is all Berks County now.
Okay, Berks County.
I ran stats. Okay, so maybe I should preface it.
Yeah,
with this.
do that. Yeah.
But I ran stats for 2024, all Berks. I took the city out just to see what it looked like, and I compared it to 2023, same time frame.
Got it.
Okay, so we have a whole year to compare from the previous.
Good.
Which I thought was a really good way to look to see maybe which direction this thing's going.
Absolutely.
We listed 4,670 homes in Berks County. Took out the city, it's 3,895.
Okay.
Okay, so that's what 800 or so
Yeah.
more homes in the city.
Just do the averages.
Or less than- right.
About there. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
In 2023, it was 4,569.
Wow.
It's about the same.
It didn't change much.
It was an increase of 2.163%.
Yeah, see that's interesting, Pete, because if you look at the national is a lot different.
Oh my God, it's a lot different.
A lot different. They've gone up a lot. It's gone up a lot on a national level.
On a national level,
absolutely,
it is basically the same.
We're flatlining.
Yep. Our volume, though, list volume was 1,483,000,000.
Mm-hmm.
Last year it was 1,358,000,000, and it's 8.41% increase.
Wow. So volume. So the volume went up 8. Okay, listing volume, not sales. Okay,
right. That's
gotcha.
list volume.
So what?
Okay.
So what did we do sales then?
Units sold was 4,100.
Okay.
The previous year, 4,114.
It's unbelievable,
dude. It was only 14 less.
But but we're not going. So that's no percentage
That's
change.
exactly the same. I mean, it's 0.00. I don't know what that is.
Yeah, and this is why it's important to, if you're buying locally here in Berks County, if you're buying somewhere else in the nation, figure out what's going on in that state, that county, that local area you're in.
Yeah.
But it just shows you the huge differences between what we're hearing on the national level as opposed to what's happening here.
Right.
It was not flatline last year, sales
It was
wise,
not.
yeah,
No.
or listings wise.
But here's the kicker, though: the sold volume.
Yeah,
this is the
This is what's gonna
indicator
be interesting.
of how much we appreciate it.
yeah,
Right.
yep.
Last year it was 1,167,000,000. Blah
Yeah.
blah blah. This year it was 1,235,000,000. The increase is 5.55%.
Wow, 5 point, which is pretty much.
5.55%.
I think that's what we said. We kind of predicted between 5 and 7.
We did.
I think, right?
No, we thought it was. Gonna be closer to 7.
We said it was probably going to kind of get into that 4 to 5 range, but I think we said 5 to
Do you
7.
remember we talked about the fives?
Yeah,
In that one show,
Everything's pretty much
5%
fives.
interest,
Yep.
everything was fives.
Yep.
We just landed at
5%. There it is.
Yep.
Which is amazing, but it's still telling of a market with lack of inventory. That's
Right.
pretty much what it is.
But the thing that goes hand in hand with that is the average sold price.
Mm-hmm.
Because in 23 it was 283,743.
Right.
This past year it was 301. That's 5.865%.
Right there. There's the reason that we're up 5%.
So even though the volume was a little higher, the pricing was a tad higher.
yeah.
But it's very close to the same.
Yeah. That's amazing.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
Isn't that good stuff to know?
Good stuff to know. Now, it'll be interesting to see what happens in 2025 because now we've kind of all kind of settled into the interest rates.
Yeah.
I think I think buyers and sellers are realizing that if you were going to wait this thing out, you're probably not, it's not a good idea because we pretty much are leveling right at that 7%. I think we keep hearing yet that it's going to level around 6%, hopefully.
Yeah.
But we've been holding around 7 for a while now.
It's been around 7.
Yeah. So that'll be interesting to see where that goes.
Dude, if that goes down,
yeah, it's going to go
we
crazy.
talked about it before, it's going to be crazy.
Yeah.
The days on market was basically 2 days more.
Yeah.
It was from 20 to 22.
That's interesting because when you look at the national average since 2021, the median days on the market was, it's 58 is what they're saying for 2024.
Well, that takes into account, right? Florida, and all that.
Exactly.
Stuff.
And that's what we're saying is that we're not even close to that.
No, not even close.
I mean, that's getting closer to a balanced market.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? As far as those numbers there.
And absorption, listen how close the absorption was the same. In 23, it was 1.09 months.
Yeah.
This past year, it was 1.06.
Wow, that really jumped, huh? That really went down. Yeah, it really doesn't. It didn't change. It didn't change.
No, it's a month's worth of inventory on the market.
So we've been pretty much 2023 to 2024. This is
it's
just
flatline.
this. Yeah,
it's so flatline except for the volume.
Yeah,
the volume's up, which and the average sale price. And
makes sense.
Why? Because there's plenty of people out there wanting to buy a house, and there's not many listings on the market. So.
Yeah. That's amazing.
Today was, what'd you say, 365 or something?
Today was 360. When I checked a little bit ago before we went on here, it was 365 listings, which is pretty good because I think that's going to start climbing right away.
Right.
I mean, typically people wait till that, the big red guy comes down the chimney or whatever.
Yep,
and after that guy's done, usually then people start moving.
Yeah.
And also you got to wait for the pork then. You got to eat the other guy.
Oh, yeah.
You eat the other heavy fat guy and you see the other fat guy come down the chimney.
Yep.
Did you have sauerkraut?
You got to pull it out of the ground.
Did you have sauerkraut?
Darn straight. Every year, man.
Do you eat sauerkraut?
No, I haven't tried it before.
You haven't? Are you kidding me?
I would have brought some if I knew that.
Oh, my dad makes it homemade.
Oh, does he really?
No.
We might have to talk to him.
dude, this-
Yeah, we might have to.
I mean, it's really
How about pork? Do you have pork?
Yeah, pork.
Pork, yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes. Pork,
Mashed
yes.
potatoes.
Yes, that I
Okay,
did.
all right,
that I
all right,
did.
okay.
I wore my stretchy pants that day.
Yeah. Is it bad when I had to upgrade my stretchy pants? That's a bad thing, isn't it?
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah. When the Velcro starts going, that's a problem. That's a problem. Oh my gosh.
Where the buttons go.
Yeah, they go bing, 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 bing. Yep, exactly. So,
And I took out the city,
yeah,
and I took out new construction on that number, and it's 244 pre-owns in the Berks.
yeah.
244.
We were up close to 500 before the end of the year.
We were pushing.
And then
there.
all of a sudden, holidays hit, and then that's your seasonal drop.
Yeah.
I think we're going to see seasonal hike.
Let's have
I would
another-
love to see it go over
Let's have a
500.
conversation around early July. See
Absolutely.
what the first half looks like. I think it's going to
Sounds good to me.
be incredible.
It'll be warm then again.
Yes, it will.
Oh
Hopefully.
gosh, thank goodness.
Yeah, man.
All righty. So one of the other things too, numbers wise, that I saw is that pending home sales. This is national. Pending home sales were at their highest level in 2 years right now,
Yeah.
which is amazing for this time of year.
In 2 years.
The highest level in 2 years.
Oh yeah, that's
pending sales.
That's pretty good. Yeah.
That's going to bring inventory down again nationally.
Yeah. Well, now, was that statistic for just December or?
I just picked it up on Keeping
case
Current
it-
Matters.
Oh,
They had it
okay.
on there. It said that it was the highest level in 2 years.
Okay, for 24.
For 24.
Okay,
Yes, yes.
got it.
Exactly. Yep.
Good stuff.
Also, inventory has risen since 2021. This was interesting. An active listing account, October of each year, 2021 was 565,000. 2022 is 752,000. 23 738. 2024 953,000 listing count for October of each of those years. That's incredible.
Not here.
That's what I was going to say. Look at that jump from 738 to 953.
Not here.
It isn't happening.
No, I know, and I have friends in Florida. It's in Florida.
Florida, it's happening.
Florida
Yeah.
is glutting.
Stuff is
right
sitting.
now. It
The
is.
stuff- The difference, I think, in Florida than it is anywhere around here is they can drill for oil. Is the only way I can explain it. We around here we can't build. There's nowhere to build.
Right.
Down there they can build.
They can
when they have a
build.
problem with inventory, all the builders start
They
kicking
just
in.
go.
They
Yeah.
start drilling for oil,
And that's what's going on.
Yeah. And then that's the analogy I'm making. Is
Jed.
that they go down there and they just start. They say we're okay, but
Yeah.
what happens is, think about it. Every builder goes into go plan. They go
right.
into the go,
Yeah.
and they're like, okay, now we're going to start building. Now all of a sudden it saturates the market,
Right.
And now things start to level off.
In that micro location.
Yeah.
Because we are still underbuilt. I saw that. Where was that? Was that something I wrote down? No. We were since 2008.
We're still down.
We have not recovered from. We're still underbuilding.
As a nation.
As a nation.
It's
as national. Yeah.
I would think for a nation, definitely, but I would think Florida has already come back, and I would think they're replenished.
You drive through Florida, any
New construction everywhere.
it's everywhere.
Oh, and that's just highways. They build like complete highways every time a development goes in.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And their developments aren't like around here where it's like 200 people, 200 houses.
Oh,
it's
yeah,
like
it's
thousands and thousands, like 10,000
the
homes.
Villages is a town
It's
now.
crazy.
It's like
absolutely crazy. Yeah, there's some wild stuff that goes on down there. From what I heard.
the Villages.
The villages. Yeah, exactly. So what else you got?
Oh, the home price forecast, dude. You got to make fun of that one. Come on, you got to get that graph out.
I don't think I have it.
pricing one.
I don't. What is the home? Tell me what it is. I do have it. Well, we can just talk about it. So
Yeah.
it says 2025 home price forecast. This is the weirdest forecast. Everybody, it's so weird because everybody's all over the place.
Oh, they're all
They
over the
range
place.
from 5.5% increase down to minus 0.4.
Yeah.
Now, what do they throw darts to figure out?
That's darts.
Yeah, it's
They have
crazy.
a monkey doing it.
So-
I just can't believe it.
So Wells Fargo says 4.9%
Yeah.
up. Okay. Moody's
closer to right.
Moody's Analytics says minus 0.4%. The interesting ones here, though, actually that are is NAR says 2.2%.
NAR,
It says
yeah,
2%. Okay, and
this
obviously the average is 3%.
Well, NAR, National,
Association. Yeah.
2% nationally. I get that.
Yeah.
I would think 2-3 somewhere
Yeah.
in there. And it's saying 3 is the average, right?
Yeah, 3 is the average out of all the forecasts.
Yeah.
And remember, these are the people that said that the rates wouldn't go above 5%, I think, in the next year. And I think it happened in 60 days or like something like that. It jumped from like 3.5 to like 7 in 2 months. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you use the red ball. It always works. But yeah, so I thought that was pretty interesting.
But let's pick on these people for a minute.
Yeah.
Because it's important when they put these forecasts out, what industry or what okay, so like let's say FHA. FHA has a vested interest to say what? That's what you have to ask yourself. What does Moody's have a vested interest to say?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
They're stock people.
Yeah.
Right? They have a vested interest to make sure the real estate market goes down so people can invest in the financial market instead, right? So who has what at stake?
Yeah, exactly. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
I swear that's part of it. It's got to be part of it because this is raw data. This is data.
Yeah, right.
Right. And we have to go off trends and data, right? We have to. And so I always take ever since the whole 5% thing and that, the one, what was it say? The one said that was never going to go above 3% for the year or something. And it went, I mean,
skyrocket.
Yeah, we've been doing this for a couple of years now, and every prediction that we get seems to be
especially lately. I think it's just because the all the factors are different than they've ever been.
Yeah.
Like in our 30 some years, doing this, we never had an inventory issue that I remember.
No, we never did.
Never did. Mm-mm. So
we did. It was the other way.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, we never had a lack of inventory. We've never looked at ourselves and went, "Whoa, we have 20 offers coming in on one property."
Right.
And it's still happening. I'm still writing offers and not getting them.
Yep.
So it is. I think that's the one thing is that the factors that are involved or the input that's coming in to make these predictions. There's nothing to use as history. Yeah. There's no history behind it.
There's no history. Right now we have
so it. Now we're going to have history. Now we're going to start having history. But this is going to go down in history as being a very weird time.
Yeah. But I'm a strong believer that these surveys or these polls are I don't want to say a bad word like skewed or anything like that.
No.
But it's like what do they want the public to think? What do they want them to know?
Absolutely. That's
and
with anything.
They have a vested interest in that,
yes.
And what was the highest one? It was 5.
It was 5.5% is by AEI Housing Center. That make sense, right? If you're a housing center, you're going to want right.
Exactly.
Well, and it's
just saying, right?
Like the National Egg Farmers Association,
exactly.
which I don't even know there is one.
Yeah,
they're telling that everybody that eggs are the most amazing thing in the world.
It's the bomb. You got to have
people that are against eggs are saying they're terrible for you.
Yep.
Yeah. So it's the way it is.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I just wanted
if
to
there
point
is
that
a
out.
National Egg Farmers Association, I apologize for anything I've said that's incorrect.
No, you said absolutely perfectly fine. You just promoted
I wonder if there is. We're going to look that up. Hugo, we got to find out if there's a National Egg Farmers
Association. We just promoted Moody's.
Yes, exactly.
I mean, we're just right.
That's exactly right. That's exactly right.
But anyway.
Anything else you have?
The accuracy of pricing your home right now, and I just want to mention about these online vehicles that they're inaccurate.
Very.
You got to be careful with relying on an online evaluator for the price of your home. That online evaluator has never been in your home. They don't know the aspects of your home and the uniqueness of it. They're not giving you good, solid, comparable sales data like a real estate professional would do that. It might give you a very extremely brutally rough idea.
Yeah.
But you got to have a professional into your house if you're going to price your home, because this is not for wimps. You really got to know what you're doing before you price it.
Well, the computer goes back to cookie cutter. It really just goes back to cookie cutter. It goes back to, you have a question?
No, I didn't even know that was a thing, that there's such a thing as a home valuation.
Well, they're called the Zestimates.
The Zestimate. And
if you want Zillow. But that's because you have a good realtor. You didn't need that.
That's
you didn't need these things.
That's right.
Well, I didn't tell him. I didn't tell him about it. I'm not going to tell Hugo. Hey, Hugo, if you want to know the value of your house, go to this computer.
Full disclosure, right?
Yeah. But no, and those things are just, they really are off.
Brad, it's public records, which
is not
come
accurate.
on.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
And realtor websites are pretty much what they're pulling from.
Yeah, exactly.
And guys, I mean, if you haven't had a sale on a home in 50 years, what kind of information are they going to tack onto the value of that property? It's only from
Basement could be finished since then.
Exactly.
It could have another bedroom since
many
then.
Factors.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, I had one that was as low as 200-some thousand. It was 650 in my off of my estimate, and then I've had it go the other way.
Yeah.
I said 400, and and the Z thing said 5-something.
Yeah.
And it's like it's really just an inaccurate thing. So
Typically, they're overpriced. Typically, estimates are overpriced.
Typically, it's over
by about 10% sometimes.
Yeah,
there's like an average there.
It
It's
could
like
be worse.
10%. Yeah, exactly. So you have to be careful with that,
Yeah.
especially coming into this 2025 year.
Yeah.
And, get a real estate professional out there to look at your house.
'Cause we're coming into that. We're coming into that
Yes.
season where people want to get their houses priced.
Yep, absolutely.
Just rely on the professional. Okay?
Absolutely. It's a good stuff. Good stuff.
Yeah.
Anything else you got there, buddy?
I think that is all I have
Hugo.
today.
No, resolutions. I want to hear the
Oh, yeah.
resolutions
He wanted to
for
hear the
this year,
resolutions.
yeah.
Okay. So what's
He
your
went to the
resolution?
gym today. He went to the gym.
Did he go to the gym today?
Did you go to the gym
today's
today?
the busiest day at the
It
gym.
looked like it.
I mean, not that I've been there to look at it, but
I don't know what an inside of a gym looks like.
that's all right. Neither do I. So no,
I have friends named Jim.
that's good. That's good. Do you hang out with him more after the holidays?
Not usually.
Not
No.
usually. No. Screw Jim.
Yeah, I remember to get in shape that round is a shape too.
Oh, I love you, Hugo.
That's right.
Hugo, you're my man.
Don't let them fool you, Pete.
By the way, I don't have a dad bod. I have a father figure.
That's funny. That's funny.
The kid's got me a mug with that on it. That's a lot, right?
Oh my God.
All right, buddy.
So what about you? Do you have a resolution?
No, I don't do those anymore.
You don't?
No, because I just every time like the next day
fail.
it was over. I'm like, yeah, okay, whatever. Why set myself up for failure? You know what I mean? Oh my goodness. All right, that's about it. We gotta go. All right, thanks for stopping by today, Thursday. Every Thursday, 7 p.m. We will be here in 2025. Pete will be here once a month. I think it's always the third Thursday, if I'm not mistaken. And that's about it. Or is it the second Thursday? I can't remember. Second Thursday. Thank you, Hugo. At some point, I'll know. Don't forget our sponsors, too. First Response Contracting, John Sellers, 484-256-7136. And Comfort Pro, 610-477-5512. They got HVAC, all kinds of stuff. Duct cleaning and residential and commercial work. All right, that's about it. We're out of here. Hey guys, I want to take a second and thank Comfort Pro. Since 2001, Comfort Pro has been helping customers stay comfortable where they live, work, and play. They have 24/7 emergency service and a 100% customer satisfaction guarantee. If you need help with your heating and air conditioning or indoor air quality, call Comfort Pro at 484-917-1803. Mention the show and receive a free humidifier with the installation of a complete system.